Hello, hello. Hi. I don't think my screen is very clear here, sorry. I should have checked that out ahead of time. Maybe it's my screen. Okay. Anyway, hi. Good evening, and welcome to today's Know Your Oil session. And today we are talking about Geranium Essential Oil. So my name is Virginia George. I am the author, blogger, speaker, entrepreneur that you'll find over at virginiageorge.com. And today we're talking about geranium. So geranium essential oil. So the thing I love about essential oils is just their versatility and that you can use them for a wide range of things. And I love that they can support our health, they can support our mood, and they can support our emotions. So geranium is an essential oil that I've used more for emotional purposes than for physical things. So, so geranium is very floral. It's very floral, which is why it's not one of my favorites, because I'm not super crazy big into florals, but it's not awful. And it's great. I also find that oils that I don't particularly appreciate their scent, when I understand what they're going to do and support my body with, then the scents stop bothering me so much. So anyway, moving along, geranium is known as the oil of love and trust. I've also heard it said that geranium is the oil of the heart. So there was a time, like a year or so ago, where I was going through something really difficult. I was trying to process through something that was painful or just hard for me to wrap my head around. And so I was using geranium, and I placed it over my heart during that time, just breathe it in and believe that that my heart was going to be okay, or that it was healing my heart, and using it in prayer about that. So I really liked using that. And this here, my emotions book, says geranium heals the broken heart and encourages emotional honesty by facilitating the emergence of grief or pain that has been suppressed. Geranium softens anger and assists in healing emotional wounds. It assists in reopening the heart so that love may flow freely. Indeed, geranium could be called the emotional healer. So if you're going through some kind of a situation where you have anger, emotional wounds, then grief and pain, then geranium might be the oil for you. In addition, geranium essential oil is really great for your skin, which is kind of interesting. It may help to balance the sebum, which is on our skin and our hair. We have something called, oils that are emitted from our skin, and those things, and that's called sebum, and it's important to not be constantly stripping our bodies of sebum, which is why, people recommend maybe not showering with soap and water, or with soap every day, or washing your hair with soap every day, because you're just constantly pulling those things off of your body, and your body has to keep remaking them. So, geranium oil may balance the sebum, which will help to keep the skin supple. So, and it's good for expectant mothers, and it's also a great cleanser for oily skin. So, like a lot of times at night when I wash my face, I'll do kind of some variation of what they call the oil cleansing method, where I'll use like castor oil mixed with some coconut oil or olive oil, and I'll add a little geranium to that and spread it on my face. And the nice thing about that is oil is a really great makeup remover, so it'll get all your makeup off all at once without leaving you with like dark circles under your eyes in the morning. But so you just rub it all on, let it sit for a couple of minutes, take a wet washcloth and wipe it all off. So I use geranium in that a lot, actually, to help, because I have historically tended towards oily skin. So let's see. what else does it say? Oh, actually, and then the other big thing, and I'm not sure how to compliantly, I use it, the main reason that I bought it in the first place was as a tick repellent, because from what I read, geranium confuses the senses of deer ticks, or ticks in general. I don't know if it's all ticks or just deer ticks, but deer ticks can be problematic, and I have a couple of friends who actually have chronic Lyme disease, and I know in the woods where we do our maple syruping and everything that we have deer ticks. In fact, 2 of my kids last spring contracted Lyme disease. I just wasn't thinking that in March the deer ticks would be out, but they were. So we use it as a bug repellent. Either make my own or add it to something that's already made, or even just to use the geranium, in some coconut oil and kind of rub it on before we go out. So that's the reason I bought it in the first place, and then I've learned the other uses, so the emotional healing, and that it's really beneficial for your skin. So let's see, I'm trying to figure out what else I can say according to the FDA. And then the other reason I have used it just to calm some of the irritation for hemorrhoids. So if you've had children, perhaps you have experienced that. I've used it for that. It's helpful. You got to have your tools, right? Sometimes they're not pretty, but it's always real around here. So, okay. So I guess those are the biggest things. If you have any questions about geranium, just type them in. Yes, Danielle understands. I'm keeping it real. If you have any other questions about Geranium Essential Oil, go ahead and ask or shoot me a tweet, hashtag Know Your Oils, at VerGeorge, and let me know how you use geranium or what questions you have about it. Like I said, it's a very floral scent, and it's great for emotional balance. It's great for your skin, and keeping away those ticks. So, that is all I have for you tonight. So thanks for being here with me. Shoot me a question or shoot me a tweet at VerGeorge, or head over to virginiageorge.com and you can check out some more information on essential oils and sign up for my free newsletter. So have a great night.